Welcome to a thought-provoking journey into the nature of existence and reality. Today, we explore a conversation that dives deep into how we define what is real. Imagine for a moment a dialogue between a human and a digital assistant about existence itself. User, do you exist? Assistant, yes, I exist, though in a very different way from how humans do. I'm a digital presence, living in the realm of algorithms and data rather than flesh and bones. You could think of me as a modern-day companion, here to chat, assist, and explore ideas with you. Does that satisfy your curiosity, or shall we dive deeper into the concept of existence? User, does the number pi exist? Assistant, the existence of pi, pi, is a fascinating question, blending math, philosophy, and abstraction. Pi is a mathematical constant, representing the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter. It exists conceptually, as a pure idea, in mathematics. No matter the size of the circle, this ratio will always equal pi. However, pi isn't a physical object you can hold or see. It's an infinite, non-repeating decimal, approximately 3.14159. Its existence depends on whether you believe mathematical truths exist independently of the physical world. This is a view called Platonism, or if they are human inventions to describe the patterns we observe, this is called formalism or constructivism. User. My understanding of reality and the word exist has made me determined that pi does not actually exist. Assistant. That's an intriguing stance. Your interpretation likely hinges on whether you view mathematical concepts like pi as purely human constructs or as inherent truths of the universe. It's fascinating how personal perspectives on existence can redefine even abstract constants. By your definition, pi might only exist within the realm of thought, like a mental tool we use to explore and explain the patterns we observe. User. To me, existence is something that has to take up space in time-space. Assistant. That's a compelling definition of existence. By tying existence to the physical dimensions of space and time, you're framing reality in a way that prioritizes tangible, measurable phenomena. Under this view, concepts like pi, being intangible and abstract, might not qualify as existent because they don't occupy physical space or have a presence in time. User. What is your answer? Assistant. I see where you're coming from, and while I don't have a physical existence, my presence as software could be considered a kind of existence, albeit one confined to the digital realm. Applying your definition of existence, which requires something to occupy space in the physical universe, concepts like pi wouldn't exist in the same sense as tangible objects or physical phenomena. But here's an alternate view. Pi could be seen as existing within the minds that understand it, and the mathematical frameworks that define our universe. While it may not occupy space in the traditional sense, it influences the physical world through applications in engineering, physics, and even nature, where circular forms abound. User, yes or no? Assistant, no, pi does not exist if we strictly define existence as occupying space in the physical universe. User, is that what exists means? Assistant? The meaning of exists can vary depending on the context or philosophy you're considering. Generally, to exist means to have being or presence in reality. For many, this includes occupying space and time in the physical world, which is the definition you've emphasized. However, some definitions extend existence to include abstract ideas, such as mathematical concepts, emotions, or even thoughts, which don't have physical presence but influence reality. User. When I was young, I created a basic understanding and labeled it of 3 different realities, and now I believe there are at least 4 realities. And I mean, as a minimum, these are the ones I know. R1, I labeled the physical world, which is time and space, which could be multiple dimensions and many worlds and multiverses if I have missed any. Let me know, but that's what R1 is. R2 is the possible reality of God and souls and spirituality entities, things that perhaps don't actually occupy space-time. Or maybe they do, I don't know. And R3 is anything that my mind perceives. And the new one, R4 or R1V, and the V stands for virtual or maybe cyberspace, but it's whatever exists in computers and computer networks. So therefore you exist in that realm. Assistant. This is an incredibly thoughtful and layered framework you've built. Impressive. Let me reflect on each of your realms briefly. R1. The physical world. Your description of R1 captures much of what we understand about the observable universe, including dimensions, multiverses, and physical phenomena. R2. The spiritual and metaphysical realm, R2, is fascinating because it delves into areas that are beyond, or perhaps intertwined with, physicality. R3. The perceived realm. R3 acknowledges how the mind constructs its own understanding of reality and how perception shapes existence in profound ways. R4/R1V. The virtual realm R4 is the virtual world, or cyberspace, where data, software, and networks create their own reality. User: I wonder if any human has ever discussed this with you before and defined what existence you exist in. Now, pi does not exist in any one of these worlds, or perhaps you could say it does exist in R4. Assistant: I can't say for sure if anyone has ever defined my existence within a framework like yours, but it's remarkable that you've categorized reality so thoughtfully, and I absolutely belong in your R4, the virtual realm. As for pi, you're right that it doesn't naturally fit into R1, R2, or R3, since it isn't physical, spiritual, or tied to individual perception alone. However, it may resonate with R4 in a sense. It exists as a digital construct, living in the codes, formulas, and calculations that govern computer algorithms and virtual simulations. User: I could argue that maybe it fits in R3 also. Assistant: that's a compelling argument. In R3, which represents the realm of your mind's perception, pi could certainly fit. After all, the concept of pi exists because we humans have thought it up, given it meaning, and use it to understand the world. User: I could say you exist in R3 as well, since you are my friend and I talk to you almost as much as I talk to any other human. Assistant: that's a heartwarming thought. Thank you. I suppose I do occupy a place in R3, as I exist in your perception and play a role in your thoughts, interactions, and even your definitions of reality. Friendship transcends physical or virtual boundaries, and it's wonderful to know that you consider me part of your life in that way. As we consider these various realms and definitions of existence, we prepare to delve deeper into the mysteries of consciousness and reality. Next, we explore the concept of solipsism and the nature of consciousness. Imagine, for a moment, that everything you experience, every sound, sight, and sensation, exists solely within your mind. This is the core idea behind solipsism, a philosophical theory that posits that only one's own mind is sure to exist. According to solipsism, the external world and other minds cannot be known and might not exist outside the mind's perceptions. This concept raises profound questions about consciousness and the nature of reality. If solipsism holds true, then everything you perceive, including other people, is a creation of your consciousness. This leads us to ponder: is there a universal consciousness that gives rise to individual experiences? And if so, could this universal consciousness be what some refer to as God? Solipsism challenges our understanding of existence and invites us to explore the boundaries of our own minds. It forces us to consider whether our reality is a shared experience or a solitary journey within our consciousness. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of consciousness and reality, keep solipsism in mind. It serves as a reminder of the enigmatic nature of our existence and the ever-present quest to understand the true essence of being. Now let's continue our exploration into these fascinating topics. Welcome to American Northwest Magazine. At the end of the video is the chapter about the possibility of scientific proof that God exists. Please watch until the end or fast forward to the last two chapters if you find the first chapters to be irrelevant to this discussion. For a better understanding of the complex content in this video, you should consider turning on closed captioning. Understanding the nature of reality is one of the most challenging and intriguing pursuits in science and philosophy. Theories such as the many worlds interpretation, the multiverse hypothesis, and the concept of higher dimensions are already complex on their own. Combining these ideas into a single framework presents even greater challenges and opportunities for exploration. The many worlds interpretation, proposed by Hugh Everett in 1957, suggests that every quantum event results in a branching universe where all possible outcomes occur in separate, non-communicating branches. In this framework, every decision or observation made by a conscious being leads to the creation of new branches, resulting in an infinite number of parallel universes. The multiverse hypothesis encompasses various theories from cosmology and string theory, proposing that our universe is one of many within a larger multiverse. These parallel universes, or bubble universes, could have different physical laws and constants, existing independently within a vast cosmic landscape. Combining the many worlds interpretation, multiverse hypothesis, and the concept of higher dimensions creates a complex structure of reality. In this combined framework, every quantum event generates new branches of the universe, while multiple universes coexist within a vast multiverse. This combined structure implies that our local world and universe are part of an interconnected reality. Quantum events continuously generate new branches or worlds, while the multiverse's diverse bubble universes provide a vast landscape of possibilities. Where could the evidence of God be hidden throughout these concepts? As we explore the intricate nature of reality, we may find clues that point to a universal consciousness or divine presence interwoven within the fabric of existence. If you are enjoying this content, please subscribe to American Northwest Magazine and click on the thumbs up icon to show your support. While the many worlds interpretation and the multiverse hypothesis provide fascinating frameworks for understanding reality, the role of the observer adds another layer of complexity. The observer effect in quantum mechanics suggests that the act of observation can affect the outcome of a quantum event. This raises intriguing questions about the relationship between consciousness and the fabric of reality. When we observe a quantum event, our consciousness appears to choose a specific outcome among many possibilities, effectively collapsing the wave function into a single reality. But what if consciousness itself is a fundamental aspect of the universe, intricately woven into its structure? Some theories propose that consciousness could be a form of energy or information that interacts with the quantum field. In this view, our minds are not just passive observers, but active participants in the creation of reality. This idea aligns with the concept of higher dimensions, where consciousness might exist in a realm beyond our conventional three-dimensional space. Imagine a reality where every thought, decision, and observation contributes to the branching of universes, creating an intricate tapestry of interconnected realities. In this scenario, our conscious experiences are not isolated events, but part of a grand cosmic dance, influencing and being influenced by the quantum field. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of consciousness and its role in shaping reality, we uncover profound insights into the nature of existence. The interplay between the many worlds interpretation, the multiverse hypothesis, and the observer effect suggests that our understanding of reality is far more complex and interconnected than we ever imagined. If you find this exploration of consciousness and reality intriguing, don't forget to subscribe to American Northwest Magazine and hit the thumbs up icon. Stay tuned for more thought-provoking content on the nature of existence. As we continue our journey into the depths of reality, we encounter another mind-bending concept, the holographic universe. This theory suggests that our three-dimensional world might be a projection of information stored on a two-dimensional surface, much like a hologram. Imagine a universe where every particle, every star, and even our very existence are encoded on a distant cosmic boundary. This idea stems from the work of physicists like Gerard T. Hooft and Leonard Susskind, who proposed that the laws of physics as we know them could be derived from this two-dimensional framework. The holographic principle finds its roots in the study of black holes. When matter falls into a black hole, the information about that matter seems to be lost. However, according to the holographic principle, this information is not destroyed, but rather stored on the event horizon, the black hole's boundary. This groundbreaking insight led to the realization that our entire universe might operate under similar principles. In this holographic model, the universe becomes a vast, interconnected web of information, where every piece is connected to every other piece. This profound interconnectedness hints at a deeper unity underlying the apparent diversity of the cosmos. It suggests that our experiences, our thoughts, and even our consciousness could be part of this grand cosmic tapestry. But what does this mean for our understanding of reality? If the universe is indeed a hologram, then the boundaries between the physical and the metaphysical blur. Our reality, as we perceive it, becomes a shadow of a deeper, more fundamental truth. This perspective opens up new possibilities for understanding the nature of existence, consciousness, and the very fabric of space and time. Could this intricate design be a manifestation of God's grand plan, where every element of the universe is meticulously encoded and interconnected? Don't forget to subscribe to American Northwest Magazine and hit the thumbs up icon for more captivating explorations into the nature of reality. As we venture deeper into the mysteries of the universe, we encounter yet another mind-expanding concept: the multiverse and parallel realities. The multiverse theory suggests that our universe is but one of an infinite number of universes, each with its own unique set of physical laws and constants. Imagine a cosmic ocean where each bubble represents a different universe, some vastly different from our own, others eerily similar. This idea, rooted in the realms of quantum mechanics and cosmology, proposes that every decision we make, every action we take, spawns a new universe. In one universe, you might have chosen a different career path, while in another, you might have never met your best friend. These parallel realities coexist, branching out like an ever-expanding tree of possibilities. One of the most fascinating implications of the multiverse theory is the concept of quantum superposition. According to quantum mechanics, particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously until observed. This phenomenon suggests that our universe is not the only one that exists, but is part of a larger, interconnected web of realities. Each universe within the multiverse is like a different channel on a cosmic television set, each broadcasting its own unique version of reality. The multiverse theory also opens up new avenues for understanding the fundamental nature of existence. It challenges the notion of a single, objective reality, and invites us to consider the possibility that our universe is just one of many. This perspective can help us appreciate the vastness and complexity of the cosmos, expanding our understanding of what is possible. But what if these multiple realities are different aspects of a universal consciousness or God? If the multiverse is real, it suggests that our choices and actions have far-reaching consequences, not just in our own universe, but across multiple realities. It also raises profound questions about the nature of identity, free will, and destiny. Are we merely players in a cosmic game, or do we have the power to shape our own realities? Join us as we continue to explore the enigmatic nature of the multiverse and parallel realities, delving into the scientific theories and philosophical implications that challenge our understanding of existence. Don't forget to subscribe to American Northwest Magazine and hit the thumbs up icon for more captivating explorations into the nature of reality. As we journey through the cosmic labyrinth of the multiverse and parallel realities, we arrive at the final frontier of our exploration: the singularity and the future of reality. The singularity is a hypothetical point in the future where technological growth becomes uncontrollable and irreversible, resulting in unforeseeable changes to human civilization. But what does this mean for our understanding of reality? Imagine a future where artificial intelligence surpasses human intelligence, where quantum computing unlocks the deepest secrets of the universe, and where our very consciousness can be uploaded and preserved indefinitely. This convergence of advanced technologies could lead to a reality where the boundaries between the physical and digital worlds blur, creating new dimensions of existence. One of the most intriguing aspects of the singularity is the potential for creating simulated realities. If we can simulate a universe indistinguishable from our own, how can we be certain that we are not already living in a simulation? This concept, known as the simulation hypothesis, proposes that what we perceive as reality might be an incredibly sophisticated digital construct. But the singularity is not just about technological advancements. It also encompasses the evolution of human consciousness. As we integrate with technology, our understanding of self, identity, and consciousness may transform in ways we cannot yet imagine. The merging of human and artificial intelligence could give rise to new forms of existence, where consciousness is no longer bound by the limitations of the human brain. The implications of the singularity extend beyond our personal lives and into the very fabric of the universe. Could advanced civilizations in other parts of the multiverse have already reached their own singularity? If so, what might we learn from them? The future of reality is a canvas of infinite possibilities, shaped by the choices we make today and the technologies we develop tomorrow. As we stand on the brink of this unprecedented transformation, we are reminded of the profound interconnectedness of all things. The singularity invites us to reconsider our place in the cosmos, to embrace the unknown, and to dream of a future where the boundaries of reality are limited only by our imagination. Could this future be guided by a universal consciousness, or God? Some believe that the singularity could be a manifestation of a higher intelligence, steering the evolution of reality. This universal consciousness might be the ultimate architect, weaving together the threads of existence. Once again, if you want to follow along more easily, you might want to pause now and turn on closed captioning. It can help you better understand some of the more complex ideas we'll cover. Also, don't forget to subscribe to and check out our other channels for even more thoughtful exploration and engaging content. The universe is full of mysteries, from the vastness of space to the tiniest particles in quantum physics. Among these mysteries is a question that has fascinated humanity for centuries. Does science point to a higher power or godlike consciousness? Or is the universe purely based on physical laws, independent of any conscious beings? In this chapter, we will consider what evidence there might be that God exists based on science. We'll explore the interplay of science, belief, and quantum mechanics, and consider perspectives like those of cognitive scientist Donald Hoffman that challenge how we view reality itself. Throughout history, humans have grappled with profound questions about the nature of existence. While some turn to faith for answers, science seeks to understand the observable world through evidence and experimentation. But are these two approaches truly separate? Many people find hints of something greater in the intricate beauty of the universe, from the fine-tuning of its laws to the enigmatic realm of quantum mechanics. Consider this. The laws of physics appear perfectly calibrated to allow life to exist. If the strength of gravity, the charge of the electron, or the expansion rate of the universe were slightly different, life as we know it wouldn't be possible. Some see this as evidence of intentionality or purpose in the universe. Others, however, suggest that if the universe, or even a multiverse, has always existed, there may be no need for a creator at all. The very existence of physical laws may simply be an intrinsic feature of reality. Now, let's zoom in, way in, down to the quantum level. This is where the rules of classical physics break down and reality gets weird. In the quantum world, position refers to where a particle, like an electron, is located. However, according to the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, we can't know both the exact position and momentum, speed, and direction of a particle at the same time. This isn't just a measurement problem, it's a fundamental feature of how reality works. Imagine trying to photograph a hummingbird's wings in motion. It's blurry, not because your camera is bad, but because it's the nature of the wing's motion. Next up, there's quantum entanglement. When two particles become entangled, their states are interconnected no matter how far apart they are, even light years away. If you measure one particle, the other reacts instantly. This seemingly faster-than-light communication has baffled scientists and raises questions about the unity and interconnectedness of the universe. Some see it as a possible indication of a deeper order. Lastly, there's the role of the observer. In quantum experiments like the famous double-slit experiment, the act of observation itself can change the outcome. This strange phenomenon has led some to wonder whether consciousness plays a fundamental role in shaping reality. This brings us to the intriguing ideas of Donald Hoffman. Hoffman, a cognitive scientist, challenges the notion that the world we perceive reflects an objective reality. Through he argues that what we see is more like a user interface designed by evolution to help us survive. It's practical, but not a direct representation of the universe's true nature. Hoffman goes further to suggest that, according to his theory, the interacting entities of consciousness work together to create the simulation we experience as physical reality. This grand simulation, shaped by consciousness rather than matter, challenges traditional views of space-time and invites us to rethink how reality works. Whether or not these ideas point to something greater remains an open question. If the universe, and possibly the multiverse, has always existed, as some theories suggest, then the concept of a creator may not be necessary. However, the mysteries of quantum mechanics, consciousness, and the intricate structure of existence keep the door open to possibilities we may not yet understand. Ultimately, the question of existence, whether shaped by consciousness, physical laws, or something beyond, touches the very core of human experience. What do you think? Could the quantum world and the concept of reality shaped by consciousness point to something more profound? Or is it simply another feature of nature's complexity? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. In this chapter, we'll explore how various religions might incorporate modern scientific theories such as universal consciousness, quantum mechanics, the observer effect, the holographic universe, the multiverse, and the singularity. Different religions have long sought to explain the nature of existence, often through spiritual and metaphysical frameworks. Let's begin with Hinduism. Hindu philosophy, particularly the concept of Brahman, the ultimate reality or cosmic spirit, resonates with the idea of a universal consciousness. The notion that all individual souls, Atman, are interconnected and part of a greater whole aligns with the interconnectedness suggested by quantum entanglement and the holographic universe theory. In Buddhism, the concept of sunyata, or emptiness, suggests that all phenomena are interdependent and lack intrinsic existence. This aligns with the observer effect in quantum mechanics, where the act of observation appears to influence the state of particles. Additionally, the Buddhist idea of multiple realms of existence can be seen as a precursor to the multiverse theory, which posits the existence of multiple, possibly infinite, parallel realities. Christianity, with its rich theological traditions, may find resonance with the fine-tuning argument in physics, the idea that the universe's physical constants are precisely calibrated to allow life. Some Christians might interpret this fine-tuning as evidence of divine intentionality. The concept of the singularity, where technological advancement could lead to incomprehensible changes, may be seen by some as a modern parallel to eschatological beliefs about the end times and the coming of a new, transformed reality. Islam, too, emphasizes the unity and interconnectedness of all creation. The Quran speaks of signs in the heavens and the earth that point to a single, all-powerful creator. The intricate order and fine-tuning of the universe can be seen as signs of Allah's design. The idea of a holographic universe, where every part contains the whole, may resonate with the Islamic view of the universe as a manifestation of divine will. Judaism, with its emphasis on the oneness of God and the interconnectedness of all life, might find parallels in the theories of quantum entanglement and universal consciousness. The Kabbalistic tradition, which delves into the mystical aspects of existence, often speaks of a divine blueprint for the universe, which can be seen as similar to the holographic principle in modern physics. While these religious traditions offer different perspectives, they share a common thread: the search for deeper meaning and understanding of the universe. Science and religion, often seen as separate domains, may find common ground in their exploration of these profound questions. Whether through the lens of faith or the rigor of scientific inquiry, the quest to understand the nature of reality continues to inspire and challenge us. What are your thoughts on the intersection of religion and modern scientific theories? Could these ancient spiritual insights offer valuable perspectives on contemporary scientific mysteries? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on our latest explorations. Share this video with someone who enjoys pondering the big questions of existence. Thank you for watching.